Welcome to LMU Community TV News. I'm Allison Barnett. Thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at the stories we have for you today. The Claiborne County School District could soon be looking for a new director of schools. The board voted to neither extend nor review the contract for Director Dr. Joseph Miller during the regular meeting on Thursday. 4 members of the board voted yes, while 3 members abstained. During the meeting, Miller asked for an explanation as to why the board voted against extending his contract, but no one was given. Miller was sworn in as the director of school in June last year. He was a former CTE director and principal at the Morgan County Career and Technical Center in Wartburg before coming to Claiborne County. He is also a former assistant principal, teacher, and girls basketball coach at Sunbright High School. The Claiborne County School Board is honoring a former basketball coach for his success on and off the court. The board voted unanimously to name the Claiborne High School gym after Carl Green. The idea was brought up at the October meeting when Green's son Lance and Circuit Court Judge John McAfee requested the move. Board member Shane Bunch made the motion to have the gym named after Green. Green coached the Blue Devils for 25 seasons to become one of Tennessee's most successful high school basketball coaches. His team won 17 district titles, and he finished his career as Tennessee's 5th winningest coach in Class 2A. 471 of his 586 victories came at Claiborne County. Claiborne County veterans will have the opportunity to learn about available resources during an all-veterans stand-down event on Saturday. The event will take place at the National Guard Armory in New Tazewell. Veterans will receive information on VA benefits, job placement, legal assistance, and several other available resources.
The Armory was gracious enough to let us use their facility, and it's just, the advertising is just basically we printed flyers and handed out flyers to whoever we could, and the veteran organizations know about it also. Because like we're providing lunch, we didn't find anybody that was willing to assist us with that, so instead we went a different route where my wife went around and got donations of products to so we can make our own lunch and serve. Well, the more community support we can get, the more services we can offer, because the veterans and their families, sometimes pride gets involved with them asking for assistance or help, and the only way we're able to continue to put on these events, because this is our second one. The first one was at the Claiborne County High School last year. And this is our second one, and we'd like to do this every year, but we can't keep on doing it without the participation of, some of the companies in the area. I mean, the big factories, anybody. I mean, we accept any kind of donations, and all our funds, all the donations, go strictly to helping out the veterans and their families. There is no paid staff or anything like that. So it's open to any veteran and their families. They're welcome to come, and if nothing else, it's a chance to talk and meet other veterans that are within the county and get some information about some services that are available.
Lunch will be provided during the event, as well as free haircuts. Students from LMU DCOM will also be on hand to assist. The event is open to any veteran and their family. A routine traffic stop turned into a significant drug and firearm arrest in Pineville on Friday. WRIL reports that 29-year-old Kristen Moses of Everett was charged with first-degree trafficking a controlled substance, trafficking in marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and 5 counts of possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. According to reports, Pineville police pulled over Moses because the license plate on her truck was not illuminated. During the traffic stop, Moses openly admitted to having several illegal items in her possession. WRIL reports police found 1 firearm on her side and 4 others in the area where she was seated. They also found 3 tied baggies with a crystal-like substance believed to be methamphetamine, 4 smaller baggies of the same substance, and 2 baggies of marijuana. Police also found $1,600 in cash that was seized during the incident. Moses is being held at the Bell County Detention Center without bond. Now let's take a look at your community calendar of events coming up over the next couple of weeks. First Christian Church of Middlesboro will host the annual Community Thanksgiving Worship Service at 3 p.m. on November 18th. The service will feature a wide variety of gospel, vocal, and instrumental music with participation from Binghamtown Baptist Church, Covenant United Methodist, First Baptist of Middlesboro, and many more. Also participating will be Todd Spangler. Everyone is welcome. That was your community calendar. We're now moving on to your LMU Community TV News 5-day weather forecast. The winter temps are coming to the Tri-State area with a high for tomorrow being 40 degrees and the low temperature will be 21. There is a 10% chance of rain. Looking at your 3-day planner, we'll get a break from the rain on Sunday. The forecast is mostly sunny with a high of 51 and a 0% chance of rain. On Monday, there is a 100% chance of rain and a temperature of 35 degrees. As the day progresses, the temperature is expected to reach 45. Moving to your 5-day, Tuesday is predicted to have a 70% chance of a mix of rain and snow with temperatures reaching 38 degrees. Wednesday is looking to be sunny with a 10% chance of rain with a high of 36 degrees. Now, it's a quick preview of your 5-day forecast, but stay with us. As coming up after the break, Brett Fisher will be bringing you your sports report right here on LMU Community TV News.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shields, and I'm a physician and the medical director at LMU Medical Clinics. This is a brief announcement about keeping LMU and you healthy during the upcoming flu season. Influenza, or flu for short, is a virus that causes fever, body aches, and upper respiratory symptoms like cough, runny nose, and sore throat. It is transmitted through the air and can even be spread on objects touched by someone who has the flu. The virus spreads easily from person to person and is most active from October through March. There are 3 things you can do to prevent becoming ill with the flu. First, get vaccinated. The most effective way of preventing the flu is to get the flu vaccine every year. The vaccine does not give you the flu or make you sick. The vaccine may not be 100% effective, however, it does offer significant protection and lessen the symptoms should you get the flu. The CDC recommends everyone 6 months and older be vaccinated before the flu season begins. Number 2, wash your hands. Stop the spread of germs and protect yourself with frequent hand washing with soap or alcohol-based hand sanitizer. And third, if you are sick, stay home. Should you become ill with flu-like symptoms of fever, sore throat, cough, limit your contact with others. Schedule an appointment as soon as possible with LMU Medical Clinic or your healthcare provider. There are antivirals that may be indicated if started within 48 hours of symptoms. Stay home until you are fever-free for 24 hours without over-the-counter medications like Motrin or Tylenol. I'm Dr. Shields, and this has been a brief announcement about keeping LMU and you healthy during the upcoming flu season.
What do we know about learning? It takes place beyond the pages of a book. We learn by exploring, by trying new things, by connecting, by sharing. We learn by taking chances and dreaming big. At Lincoln Memorial University, learning is beyond the books. It's everywhere.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic.
So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Really?
Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It's good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit SaveTheFood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back. In off the field LMU athletics, it was announced Thursday that LMU will make a change of leadership with the men's soccer team as the university and head coach Helio Diana will part ways. Diana was hired in 2002 to take over the men's and women's soccer programs. He spent his full tenure at Lincoln Memorial as the men's soccer coach, compiling a record of 175, 84, and 32. His 18 years included 11 double-digit win seasons and 3 NCAA tournament appearances, which included 2 runs to the Final Four and a national championship appearance in 2007. On the women's side, he was coach from 2003 to 2016, posting a record of 129, 97, and 22. His women's teams made the NCAA tournament 3 times, highlighted by the 2004 team, which made a run to the national quarterfinals. Deanna combined for 304 wins during his tenure at Lincoln Memorial. The university has begun a national search for his replacement. Continuing with coaching news, we will move over to the high school ranks as it was announced by Middlesboro Superintendent Waylon Allen that head football coach Zach Massengill was relieved of his duties as a football coach. Allen said in a statement, "I appreciate the years of service from Massengill and the example he has set for our students. However, at this time, I believe it is the best interest of the program to move in a new direction." Massengill ends his 5-year tenure with a 10-4-1 record, which included a win over Bell County and 3 over Pineville. This past season was a tough one for Middlesboro as they finished 1-10 with their only win coming at home against Claiborne. The Middlesboro district has begun the planning process and opened the position immediately. College football picks back up this weekend with Week 11 action. The 11th ranked Kentucky Wildcats will make the short trip down Interstate 75 to Knoxville to face the Tennessee Vols. The Wildcats are coming in with a record of 7-2, but off a loss to the Georgia Bulldogs last week. While the Wildcats cannot win the SEC East or SEC Championship, they are still sitting well in the playoff rankings and could be in line for New Year's Six Bowl game at the end of the year. Tennessee is coming in off a win over Charlotte last week and sits at 4-5 on the season. The Vols will need to win 2 of their last 3 over Kentucky, Missouri, and Vanderbilt to become bowl eligible at the end of the season. Kentucky is looking for their first win in Knoxville since 1984 and their first back-to-back wins in the series since 1976 and 1977. Kickoff is set for 3:30 p.m. and will be broadcast by the SEC Network. And finally, the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series will make their final West Coast swing this weekend when they travel to the desert in Phoenix, Arizona for the Can-Am 500 at the ISM Raceway. The field of 8 will be cut down to 4 after this weekend. Joey Logano is already locked into Homestead next week, but the other 7 drivers in the chase will be competing for the remaining 3 spots. That's all for news in the world of sports, but stay tuned as more LMU Community TV news is coming your way right after this.
So we were walking to school. I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really
smart.
want cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying, Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't
I
have
really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have another bad day at school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Here we go. We're going to go out there in the rain. You're going to get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, oh, yeah. Yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
One in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Thanks for watching LMU Community TV News. I'm Allison Barnett, and have a great weekend.